Hey, what's up everybody? It's your boy Proftrof and we're back again with another video from Internet Historian. This is Brad's wife. I don't know who the fuck Brad's wife is. We shall find out.
February 27th, 2017. A woman comes home to deliver her husband
Hey, is this Gangsta's Paradise in the background?
some bad news. She has been fired from her job at Cracker Barrel. They gave no notice. They gave no reason. The husband, Brad, embraces her. A tear rolls down her cheek. Brad's hands tighten into fists. 11 years of service, he whispers under his breath. Nanette, fetch me the computer.
Nanette?
To say I'm pissed off would be an understatement. After 11 years of service, those lowlifes at Cracker Barrel let my wife go. I would really like to know why, and those of you who know me these days know that I will find out. In the meantime, if any of you would also like to know, please go to their Facebook page and ask them. This old boy is storming. And send. That'll do it. With that, he put his arm around Nanette, and they fell asleep together on the couch. A week passes. It's
Okay.
Brad's birthday. Hey Nanette, has there been any word back yet on why you're fired? This old boy is still storming. She shook her head. Outrageous. Nanette, fetch me the computer again. I'm going to make another Facebook post.
Oh no.
Today is my birthday. Why did you fire my wife?
Okay. I don't think places need to really give you a reason. Okay? Like, usually the way it goes, you're in a contract that says you need to do your job and they can fire you whenever they don't like what you're doing. Like, they don't need to really have a reason, and if they needed to find a reason, the reason doesn't really need to be anything that exists. They can say, oh, well, you weren't doing your job correctly. Whatever that means, bam, you're fired.
Now we wait. Don't forget your cake. Brad squinted his eyes, made a wish, and blew.
Hey.
He put his arm around her.
Maybe if Nanette blew him, he wouldn't have this many fucking problems. And he would be this stressed.
Yeah, and again, they fell asleep together on the couch.
Got him.
But that night, as they dreamed, something special happened. A miracle of sorts. People started joining in. People saw the post, then semi-sarcastically also began demanding answers.
What's wrong with you
Then more joined
motherfuckers?
in. Then more.
You monsters fired Brad's wife.
Justice for Brad's wife. 11 years. Release Brad's wife.
The template of the
They already released her, my friend. That is the problem.
joke was simple and spreadable. Promoting desserts, are we? Brad's wife used to love desserts. New item on the menu, Brad's wife would have made it twice as good. Today we remember 9/11. Brad's wife used to love 9. It spread from their Facebook to their Twitter to their Instagram to all of their social media platforms. But this wasn't your usual raid by 4chan.
No.
This was something different.
Oh.
An army of mostly boomers putting Cracker over
it's
the barrel.
wrong to
It was
do
the
it, I
mums
think.
and dads of middle America leading the charge. And Brad was there as the standard bearer. He embraced the meme. Why did you fire my wife? He repeated. Please share, he demanded. Soon there was nothing that Cracker Barrel could post that wouldn't immediately be turned into a discussion about the plight of poor Nanette. As always, a petition is started and goes nowhere. And once that failed, the calls started rolling in.
Hi, I have a quick question for you guys.
Yeah.
Why did you guys fire Brad's wife?
So, I guess what I'm asking is if you would just go ahead and hire her back, and then we can just pretend like this whole thing didn't happen.
Okay, one second. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that, boys and girl.
And what's a good harassment campaign without a soundtrack?
You just fired her on
No. They fired her 2 days before his birthday, I think.
If you wanna have your breakfast made,
But this was just the beginning.
Hey, what's wrong with this chick's fucking nose? Damn, brother. I mean, I've had my nose broken in a car accident, and I think in a fucking by a fist a couple of times, but yo,
But this was just the beginning. Other companies saw this meme
Oh, no.
and decided to add fuel to the
oh
fire.
no.
On social media, they were posting about Brad's wife. In IRL, they were putting up signs promoting Brad's wife.
These guys are fucked up.
And that prompted the news to get involved.
More teens are having
Coverage from People magazine,
I mean, technically true, I think more teens are having a fuck.
The Mirror, Washington
Defuck.
Post, Fortune, and many, many, many more. That's when things really started to spread out into the
That's
streets.
fucked up, brother.
People made posters, signs, and t-shirts. And they even started visiting the restaurant just to ask about Brad's wife.
Who's Brad?
Well, Brad's not important, but his wife, they fired her after 11 years of service.
I don't know what you're talking about.
After 11 years.
I don't think he does, but
On his birthday.
okay, listen. It was funny, you know, calling them is a little bit, I think, a little bit too much. Going there and annoying people like this, you might think it's funny. Your fat ass might think that shit's funny. It ain't that funny, brother. It's not that funny. At least I don't think it is. I think it's more cringe than funny. Okay? Like, listen, you can be funny. Just stop annoying other people that don't have anything to do with the thing. Okay? You can annoy the big dogs of the company because they don't give a fuck at all. But like the workers, come on, buddy. And the people that visit the place, come on, my man.
I heard about that. That was
Yep.
terrible.
Yeah, and now there's a wait time in here. Oh, it's a long time. Cause Brad's wife isn't here.
Brad could see that things were spiraling out of control. He called on the troops not to harass the local chain. The firing
Nice,
was
Brad.
a corporate decision. Good morning. I still have not heard from said company, but I would like everyone to remember that some very good people work for them. So if you want answers, please direct questions to the Home Office. They're the ones who fired my wife. But it did little to temper things down.
You fired Brad's wife? You shall be on fire.
Chill your little dumbass down, the bitch, little fucking annoying little ass kid, dumbass little kid. Go play some CS 1.6, you dumbass little child, and shut the fuck up. Okay. I was gonna say something else, then I started cursing on the kid. Fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. How much y'all wanna bet that the fucking wife did some dumbass shit? Like she got fired for a fucking good reason, and that's gonna be like the tip of the scale. I'm gonna love that shit if it is like that. Probably it's gonna be like that.
So in all this time, Brad still hadn't heard back from the company.
Okay.
And we feared that we'd never get answers. But one smooth
Or if she didn't work it in the company at all and she was a prostitute, but she didn't want to tell her husband because she was ashamed of this. The conspiracy.
talker succeeded in getting a few details by pretending to be a manager from the
Kiryu!
corporate office.
I got this email from my boss today stating something about Brad's wife. Do you know her personally?
Yes, sir. She was my boss.
And that's when she spilled the beans.
Oh no.
I think it was, she was kind of a softie, sir.
Now, from here, we could
That's
have just
just fake
called it
as
a
fuck.
day. But here's the thing about boomer humor. They don't know how to let a joke go.
Decency
When
of
something
joke
is funny,
boomers.
it remains funny to them for years. And that doesn't spell good news for Cracker Barrel's social media.
9
So,
months
that's
later.
what the future holds for Cracker Barrel. Years more of hashtag Brad's wife. But what about for poor Nanette? Well, there's good news. It turns out that a lot of those offers by other businesses to hire Brad's wife weren't entirely sarcastic. 11 years of service? Come on in for an interview. Dozens and dozens of real offers.
I mean, of course, fucking fast food joints are gonna be like, what the hell, you worked 11 years in a fast food joint? Like, we can barely have our employees work more than 2 months without them quitting because the job is shit. I mean, I've worked in a fast food joint, and listen, if you work for years in a fast food joint, you're gonna become a manager. You're gonna hate your life. You're gonna wish you quit 4 years ago. That's every single manager I've seen. Like when I worked for Five Guys, I worked there for 3 months, and during my 3 months there, I saw like 7 different managers. For half of them quit, and yes, listen, fast food joints. There, you work at a fast food joint to make some quick money. To when you need to have your time adjusted, when you don't know if you're gonna find a better job. This is not a career, my guy. This is not a career. If you get a, if you have your career as a fast food employee, you're probably not gonna enjoy yourself. Like the chance of you getting to the higher positions where it actually is worth it is very low, and it's usually not worth it.
Started rolling in. Suddenly, Brad's wife had her pick, and she could work pretty much anywhere she wanted. And that, roughly speaking, is where the story ends. You can still visit Cracker Barrel today, and the top comment will still be some dumb shit about firing Brad's wife. But that doesn't matter, because better than an answer, Brad got his wife a new job, and this old boy could finally rest.
And where is she
The
working?
storm had passed. Ad time. You go to log into your internet banking.
Big cash money.
Invalid
69.
password. That's strange. You call your wife. She's not picking up. You go to send her a DM on
Maybe your wife was fired as well.
Facebook, but you can't log in. Invalid password. You go to recover your email. Invalid password. You try to tweet out for help. Invalid password. Your computer bursts into flames and you're trapped in the building. You yell for help, but you've forgotten your password. Your body was found several weeks later.
In Skyrim.
Don't let this happen to you. Get Dashlane and manage your passwords for free.
Easily and securely store your passwords and personal information in Dashlane to log into current accounts instantly.
Also, there's a 30-day free trial here, and the first 200 people use the promo code Internet Story will get 10% off. Thanks.
God bless, and stay safe.
I understand that some of you were mad last time about the names scrolling too fast, so we've slowed it down for you. I hope this is to your liking. Oh, hold on, maybe I can change it to a larger font. Is that better? What do you mean jazz it up a bit? I'll put little hearts around it. Mwah. Mwah. Thank you. Again, Steve. Mwah. Number one. Mwah.
Anyway, this was Brad's Wife by Internet Historian. Yes, people are fucking crazy. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Have a nice fucking day.